We know celebrities, millionaires, billionaires who spend like $1 million on skincare every year so that they look young. But people like you and me, we cannot spend that much of money so that we can look young, right? We have other priorities. But in this video, I'm going to tell you, without spending millions, not even thousands, not even like $100, just maintaining some routines and habit, you can slow your aging. Those are all science-backed tips and will help you to stay young for a long period of time. Let's deep dive into this. Hello there. If you're new here, first of all, welcome to my channel. My name is Mahmoud. I'm a biomedical scientist and I have a PhD in molecular medicine. So the thing is aging you faster than you think is something you might ate an hour ago, which is the sweet assassin, sugar. Yeah, you might be thinking that, okay, I know about sugar because it causes weight gain, diabetes and all this stuff. But there is something that is happening in the molecular level. Is aging you like anything? Because when sugar binds with protein and fat in our body, it causes a process called glycation. And I'm going to tell you easiest way what is glycation so that next time you eat any refined sugar, you will always remember this. So I'm going to give you a chicken roasting analogy. So you marinate a chicken and put it in the oven for 2 to 3 hours for roasting. And after 2 hours, you see a brown, nice, crispy caramelization. That is called glycation. Same thing happens in our body when we eat sugar. So when we eat sugar, our body is caramelizing, roasting from inside. Your skin protein, collagen and elastin is browning, stiffening and breaking down. The more you eat sugar, the more glycation happens, more you're getting roasted from the inside and more you are aging. There are so many studies confirm that refined sugar causes aging. An aging process that cannot be repaired by any kind of serum or cream that you find in the market. And the easiest way is to just cut the refined sugar from your diet. But if you ask me, I'm not gonna cut the sugar all the way, is cut the sugar half for now. For example, if you are very big fan of having a dessert after lunch or dinner, just cut it half instead of the whole piece of cake. Eat half and then replace with natural fruits or vegetables. And over time, you can just replace the dessert or refined sugar altogether. Still, if you enjoy dessert, maybe once in a while you can do that, but make a conscious effort not to include refined sugar in your diet if you want to look young. And believe me, within a month, people around you will notice how young you look like. Number 2 is dangerous than the sugar because you might be doing it without knowing it, is sleep. I mean, quality sleep. Sleep without quality doesn't mean anything because we all might know that as an adult, we need 7 to 9 hours of sleep. But sleep is not just about rest. It is our body's repair lab. During deep sleep, your growth hormone is released. It repairs the damaged cells. It clears the toxins built up in your brain and it rebuilds the collagen. When you don't have enough sleep, your cortisol level, stress hormone, is increased, which breaks down the exact collagen that you are trying to preserve. Also, increased level of cortisol or stress hormone builds up fat in the midsection of your body, so you look obese. A 2015 study confirmed that poor quality sleeper had increased sign of skin aging and reduced skin barrier function compared to the good sleepers. And you can prove that too. If you have a bad night's sleep in the morning, you'll see puffy eyes and your face will be swollen because of that. So you have to confirm good night's sleep. How to do that? First of all, you need to have a constant bedtime and waking time. Number 2, no screen at least 2 hours before the sleep. After you wake up, you have to go outside, and a good strategy will be going outside and go for a walk. No coffee after 3 p.m. because we all know caffeine has a half-life of 5 to 6 hours. So the afternoon coffee is still in your system while you're in the bedtime. And finally, 10 minutes deep breathing or meditation before sleep because it activates parasympathetic nervous system and drops cortisol. Now, the next point is something that is a flame burning you from inside, which is called chronic stress. See, what I believe is stress is good. Sometimes it's necessary to achieve our goal, to reach our milestone. But chronic stress is something which is a flame that is always burning inside. Imagine you have a pot of water on a gas stove and the gas is very low that you cannot even see the steam. But because of the constant heat Even if you don't see the steam, it's gonna dry out the entire pot of water. And also it might crack the pot also. That is exactly chronic stress is doing. You might not see how mentally you are burning from inside because of the stress, but it is happening. Increased stress is causing increased cortisol, breaking down your collagen, is disrupt your sleep, it's making you obese, and also it accelerates aging at the cellular level. And one mind-boggling study from UCSF in 2004 mentioned that chronic stress literally shrinks the telomeres, the protective cap on your chromosome. So the chronic stress is literally shrinking the lifespan at the DNA level. But stress will always be there and we have to manage it. The first thing that I really like is breathing method, especially box breathing. So you inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. It will activate your parasympathetic nervous system and you will feel relaxed. When it comes to aging, the next point I think most of us are guilty of, which is sedentary lifestyle. A study by NASA confirmed that even 30 to 90 days of bed rest causes decreased metabolic function, significant bone loss, muscle dystrophy, and declined cardiovascular health. Not only that, the oxygen supply in your brain decreases and inflammation of your body increases. Why is that? Because our body was designed for movement, not to sit for 8 to 9 hours a day. We used to hunt, we used to be active and running and walking for like 10-15 miles. By movement, our body's main function is not to burn fat. It also releases hormone that reduce inflammation, increase oxygen flow, and active cellular repair. So what you need to do? Now, you don't have to go to the gym every day. If you are working at a desk for 8 to 9 hours a day, just after half an hour, go for like 5 minutes walk, stretch yourself. Just being in a movement constantly. Just keep in mind that more you move, the more you get young. That might help you to become a little active. And the last point is something that people don't believe it, they dismiss it, but science prove it real, which is your mindset about your aging. And when I was doing research, I found it very interesting that a study from Yale University in 2002, where they followed 660 people over 23 years, and the finding was shocking. People who believe in positive aging, they lived 7.5 years longer than the people who had negative beliefs about aging. 7.5 years just from thoughts. Can you believe that? So when you tell yourself that you're aging, you're going to die, and all these negative things, your brain also releases hormones that are detrimental to your health, like inflammatory hormone, stress hormone, that is breaking down your collagen and doing a lot of negative things in your body. At the same time, when you are thinking aging as a part of a positive impact of your life, a positive aspect that you're experiencing, your brain also signals to produce anti-inflammatory hormones, repair the body just by thinking a positive thought. And this isn't toxic positivity, or this isn't just happy thought. This is neuroscience. So catch yourself when you're thinking negative about your aging. Instead of saying that I'm getting old, my body is falling apart, just tell yourself that yes, I am aging. That's true, but I'm taking care of my health. The sentence that you use will totally change the cascade of biological reactions in your body. Aging is not what calendar says, it's what your cells believe, and you control that narratives. By the way, comment below which tips is going to help you to look young in next 1 month. And if you like this kind of science-based healthy habit and productivity hacks, I have a couple of videos on my channel. I think those will be really helpful for you. Thanks for being here. See you in the next video.